Chosen one, what I'm about to share with you is urgent. This message is not by coincidence. God has led you here for a divine reason. And it's time you pay close attention. There's a powerful shift happening in your life right now, and you are on the verge of a breakthrough. But here's the thing. You need something to activate God's plan fully. What I'm about to tell you could be the difference between walking in your divine purpose or missing the mark. God said, "Put these drops in your eyes." And yes, I mean that literally and spiritually. You need to see differently in order to make His plan work in your life. It's time for your vision to be adjusted and for your mind to be realigned with God's will. You can't afford to ignore this. This isn't just a suggestion. It's a divine instruction for you, chosen one. Your prayers, your hopes, your dreams, everything you've been waiting for is about to come to fruition. But the key to unlocking this is understanding the shift that is happening. Before we dive into this life-changing message, take a moment to pause this video and do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 1,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 77. This number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this video. But be warned, not everyone is ready for what's coming next. If you're truly a chosen one, you will feel this message resonate deep within your spirit. You're being called to receive this truth. If you don't feel it, if it doesn't click with you, then maybe you're not ready for the transformation ahead. But for those of you who continue watching, those of you who align with this message, your life will never be the same again. God is about to show you what's next. But you need this vision. You need to put these drops in your eyes, chosen one. Let's dive into this revelation. Now, there comes a moment in every soul's journey when the universe itself seems to hold its breath. A sacred pause before a profound transformation. This is your moment. God's voice is echoing through the chambers of your heart. A divine summons that cannot be ignored. You are the chosen one. Called not by chance, but by destiny itself to awaken from the slumber of ordinary life and step into a realm shimmering with spiritual light and revelation. This call is not gentle. It is urgent, filled with both the tenderness of love and the power of the divine. It stirs something deep within you. A sacred fire, a trembling hope that this life holds more than the visible, more than the mundane struggles and fleeting joys. God is preparing to reveal a world beyond your wildest dreams. A spiritual realm where your soul's true potential will ignite and your vision will expand beyond what you ever thought possible. Yet, this awakening requires readiness. The invitation is clear. Prepare yourself to receive a blessing so powerful it will change the course of your existence. This is not just a metaphorical awakening. It's a divine unlocking of your spiritual senses. The time is now. Can you feel the stirrings within? The signs are all around you. Emotions rising, energy shifting, your body responding in ways you can hardly explain. These are the first whispers of the awakening that awaits. Imagine a simple act, humble yet profound. A few drops of blessed water touching your eyes, transforming the very way you see the world. This isn't a mere ritual. It is a sacred key, a divine catalyst that opens the doors to heavenly sight. God has instructed you to prepare this holy water with pure intention. Turning ordinary water into a baptismal vessel of spiritual power. This water charged with faith and divine blessing will awaken your spiritual vision. When you place those drops in your eyes, you are not just cleansing your physical sight. You are inviting God's light to flood your inner vision, to pierce through the veil that separates you from realms unseen. This ancient act connects you to the countless mystics and prophets who receive divine revelations through sacred rites, reminding you that this is your moment to join their sacred lineage. As you embrace this ritual, know that the water symbolizes purification, transformation, and rebirth. It's an invitation to step beyond the limits of your physical senses and into a space where divine dust glows around you. A space filled with possibilities and spiritual insight. This simple yet powerful act is your gateway to witnessing miracles and truths that have long been hidden from human eyes. Opening your spiritual eyes is more than seeing visions. It's about perceiving the subtle energies, the divine patterns, and the deeper truths that shape your reality. When your spiritual sight awakens, the world shifts from a flat, ordinary experience to a multidimensional wonderland filled with sacred messages and signs meant just for you. You begin to sense the whispers of angels, the guidance of your ancestors, and the tender presence of God in every breath. This awakening will flood your heart with awe and sometimes challenge you with moments of profound clarity. You'll see beyond the surface, noticing things others miss. The light in a stranger's eyes. The delicate dance of energy in a sunset. The hidden connections that tie your experiences together. Your spiritual vision becomes a compass guiding you through life's complexities with wisdom and grace. Many before you have walked this path and emerged transformed. Artists inspired to create divine beauty. Healers who touch souls. Leaders who uplift entire communities. Now it's your turn to join this sacred circle to embrace the vision God is offering you. But this gift demands faith and focus. It calls for a heart that is pure and a mind free from distraction, ready to receive the mysteries of the cosmos unfolding before you. God's divine plan is not just a distant concept or a vague hope. It is a living, breathing blueprint intricately woven for your life right now. This plan is bold, transformative, and yes, it demands courage to receive it fully. You must be willing to step beyond your fears and doubts and open your heart wide to the unknown. Are you ready to trust in a destiny bigger than yourself? The truth is, God's plan will challenge you. It will push you to grow in ways you never imagined, breaking old patterns, healing deep wounds, and awakening your highest potential. But with every challenge comes incredible grace and empowerment. This is not a trial to punish, but a sacred process to refine your spirit like pure gold. The brave will rise, the willing will be lifted, and those who trust will witness miracles unfolding. Remember, the universe supports those who dare to say, yes, you are not alone in this journey. God's presence surrounds you, guiding your steps. Even when the path seems uncertain, the plan is ready, perfectly timed with the phases of the moon and the rhythms of the cosmos. All that remains is your answer. Will you embrace this divine calling and walk boldly into your sacred destiny? There is a sacred power hidden within the simplicity of a drop of water blessed with holy intention. When this baptismal water touches your eyes, it becomes a conduit for divine energy, purifying your soul and awakening your inner fire. This is more than a symbolic act. It is a spiritual ignition that sets your entire being alight with purpose and clarity. Think of this baptism like the first spark that kindles a blazing flame. It cleanses the soul's murkiness, fear, doubt, confusion, and replaces it with radiant light, courage, and insight. As the drops touch your eyes, they carry with them God's promise to illuminate your path, opening channels of spiritual energy you may have never believed possible. Your soul is reborn, ready to manifest divine will in the physical world. Countless saints, prophets, and mystics throughout history have used sacred water to connect deeply with the divine. Now you are invited to join this sacred tradition. This baptism is your personal rite of passage. An intimate moment when God's power flows into you, igniting your spiritual essence and preparing you for the extraordinary journey ahead. Once your spiritual eyes open, you will find yourself stepping into a realm beyond ordinary perception. A realm where miracles are not rare events but natural expressions of divine grace. This sacred space is alive with shimmering light, glowing dust and ethereal energies that pulse with the heartbeat of God's presence. In this realm, time and space bend to the will of the Spirit. You will begin to experience visions, dreams, and signs that seem otherworldly but carry profound messages for your soul. These experiences are invitations to trust in the unseen, to embrace the mystery of existence and to recognize that you are part of a vast interconnected cosmic design. Many who have journeyed here describe it as the most beautiful and humbling experience of their lives. It is where true healing happens, where broken hearts are mended, and where divine love flows freely. This is the realm God has been preparing for you. A place of miracles, revelations, and spiritual breakthroughs waiting just beyond the veil. The window for this sacred awakening is open, but only for a limited time. The moon's rising phase signals urgency. The cosmic alignment is rare and fleeting. Meditation is your key to stepping fully into this divine revelation. Without it, the opportunity may slip quietly away, leaving your spirit yearning but unfulfilled. Meditation is more than quiet sitting. It is an act of deep surrender, a sacred conversation between your soul and God. As you close your eyes and breathe with intention, imagine yourself surrounded by glowing divine dust, stepping boldly into the spiritual realm awaiting you. Your faith and focus will open doors, unlocking visions and insights that logic alone cannot reach. This moment asks for your full attention and devotion. Distractions will dilute the power of this experience. So create sacred space. Turn off your devices, quiet your mind, and enter with an open heart. The gifts you receive in meditation now will ripple through your life forever, illuminating your path with divine light. You may notice your body responding in unexpected ways, shaking, tingling, warmth spreading through your limbs. This is not random. It is the divine energy coursing through you as your spirit begins to awaken. These sensations signal that transformation is happening at the deepest levels of your being. Like a caterpillar emerging from a cocoon, your soul is shedding old limitations and stepping into a new form of existence. This physical response is your body's way of syncing with the higher vibrations of spiritual awakening. Rather than fear it, welcome these signs as proof that God is working powerfully within you, igniting your divine essence. This shaking energy often comes with waves of emotion, joy, or even moments of vulnerability. Allow yourself to feel fully without resistance. This is your rebirth in real time. You are not the same person you were yesterday. You are becoming a vessel of light ready to carry the revelations and power God has destined for you. In this sacred journey towards spiritual awakening, the path is narrow and focused. Heaven's warning is clear and urgent. Distractions, anger, and negative intentions are like storms that cloud your vision and block the flow of divine light. They can sever your connection and cause you to miss the greatest opportunity of your life. Anger in particular is a powerful force that distorts your spiritual sight. It blinds the heart and traps the soul in lower vibrations far from the purity required to see God's revelations. Distraction pulls your focus away from the divine calling, scattering your energy in 1,000 directions until your spiritual eyes grow weary and dull. To receive the full glory of what God wants to reveal, you must cultivate calmness, patience, and obedience. This is a sacred test of your commitment. Many will falter here, left behind not by God's judgment, but by their own choices. The call is to rise above these destructive energies, to center yourself in peace and purity. When you do, you become like a clear mirror reflecting the divine light and receiving revelations that others cannot even imagine. As you meditate with faith, imagine glowing dust shimmering in the air around you. Tiny particles of divine light, each one holding a sacred message and promise. This glowing dust is the tangible presence of God, a spiritual energy that surrounds you and gently guides your steps toward your highest destiny. Visualize yourself stepping through this luminous veil into a place where every breath is charged with possibility. Where your soul dances in the radiance of divine love. This glowing dust is more than a symbol. It's an invitation to see your life as a sacred story unfolding written by God's hand with infinite care and precision. Let your imagination soar in this sacred space. See the colors, feel the warmth, and hear the silent music of the spiritual realm. Here, your destiny is waiting. Brilliant, vast, and filled with miraculous potential. This vision will anchor your faith and propel you forward, on the path God has crafted just for you. You are standing at the threshold of a moment unlike any before. A spiritual event that will redefine your very existence. This is not just another experience. It is the apex of your soul's evolution. A divine convergence where heaven and earth meet inside you. This moment carries the weight of centuries of prayers, hopes, and sacred promises. It is a culmination of your past struggles, your faith, and your readiness to receive God's revelation. When you step into this event, you will feel a shift so profound that nothing in your life will ever be the same again. Countless seekers long for this kind of awakening, but it has been reserved for you, for this time, for this exact phase of the moon. The power here is immense. A spiritual force that will unlock gifts, heal wounds, and open doors to divine mysteries that were once hidden. This is your highest spiritual event. Embrace it fully and watch your life transform in ways you never thought possible. Within you lies a dormant power, a sacred flame waiting to be ignited by God's grace. This power is your spiritual sight, the ability to see beyond the physical, to sense the unseen, and to understand divine truths with clarity and compassion. God's gift is not given lightly. It is a profound responsibility and a beautiful privilege. When you harness this power, you begin to navigate life with a new level of wisdom and insight. You will find that challenges become lessons, pain transforms into growth, and your soul's purpose becomes vividly clear. This power empowers you to manifest your deepest desires in alignment with God's will, opening paths where there seem to be none. Remember, this gift is nurtured through faith, discipline, and surrender. It thrives in a heart that is humble and a mind that is still. As you cultivate this inner power, you become a beacon of light for others, showing the way and inspiring those around you to awaken their own spiritual sight. The rising moon is a powerful cosmic signal, celestial reminder that your time to awaken is here and fleeting. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, so too does this window of opportunity. You must act now with urgency and devotion or risk missing the moment when divine sight is most accessible. The moon's phases have long been linked to spiritual transformation. The waxing moon symbolizes growth, manifestation, and new beginnings. As the moon climbs higher in the night sky, it amplifies the spiritual energies surrounding you, making your prayers and intentions more potent. This celestial timing is not coincidence. It is divine orchestration. The universe is aligning itself to support your awakening, urging you to claim your spiritual sight today. Don't wait. Feel the moon's energy stirring within you and step forward boldly into the vision God is unveiling. God's command is clear and uncompromising. This is a sacred instruction meant to be followed with reverence and precision. To hesitate, doubt or disobey is to risk losing the precious gift that has been offered to you. Your destiny hangs in the balance, waiting for your choice to embrace or reject this divine calling. Obedience here is not about blind submission. It is about aligning your will with the highest good, trusting in God's wisdom beyond human understanding. It requires humility, faith, and a willingness to surrender control. Those who obey fully will be blessed with the vision, power, and grace needed to walk this spiritual path. Take this command to heart. Prepare your holy water. Anoint your eyes. Meditate with unwavering focus and open yourself to the miracles awaiting you. Your destiny is a sacred gift and the time to claim it is now. Do not let it slip through your fingers. Here at the edge of the spiritual threshold lies your divine invitation, a personal call from God to step forward into a new life filled with light, vision, and purpose. This is more than an opportunity. It is a sacred covenant between your soul and the divine, promising transformation that will echo throughout eternity. To accept this invitation is to say yes to your highest self, to the unfolding of your spiritual destiny and to the awakening of your true power. It is a leap of faith into a realm where miracles abound and where your soul's deepest desires come to life through God's grace. So step forward with courage and open arms. Embrace the glowing dust, the baptismal water, the divine energy shaking through your body. This is your moment to be reborn, to see with new eyes, and to walk forever changed. God has chosen you. The time is now. Transform and shine. A profound spiritual shift is on the horizon. One so powerful that it will reshape the very foundations of what you believe and understand about yourself and the universe. This shift is not gradual. It is sudden, sweeping through your entire being like a tidal wave of divine light. The world as you've known it will dissolve, replaced by a radiant new reality filled with truth and clarity. You may feel this shift in moments of stillness or in bursts of intense energy. It will challenge your old paradigms and force you to release limiting beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. This transformation is God's way of breaking the chains that bind your soul, freeing you to soar in realms of greater awareness and unconditional love. Prepare yourself to embrace uncertainty. Because this shift will upend your familiar comforts and invite you to trust deeply in the unseen. Your spiritual senses will expand, allowing you to experience life through the eyes of divine wisdom. In this sacred upheaval, you will discover the power to rewrite your destiny and claim your divine birthright. This change is not just for you alone. It ripples out, touching the lives of those around you and the world at large. As you awaken, you become a beacon of light, guiding others through the darkness toward the dawn of a new spiritual age. The shift is coming. Will you be ready to welcome it with open arms? Visions are the language of the soul, the divine messages that paint the future and reveal hidden truths. Soon you will be gifted with visions so vivid and powerful they will challenge everything you thought you knew about reality. These aren't mere dreams or fleeting images. They are sacred blueprints from God, designed to reshape your life's path. Prepare your heart to receive these visions with humility and awe. They may come unexpectedly in meditation, dreams, or moments of quiet reflection. Each vision carries layers of meaning, offering guidance, warnings, and profound encouragement. They will invite you to step beyond the ordinary and witness the divine, unfolding before your eyes. As you embrace these revelations, you may feel a mix of excitement and vulnerability. Remember, these visions are tools of empowerment, not fear. They are meant to awaken your highest potential and inspire you to live boldly in alignment with God's plan. Let them rewrite your reality by transforming how you see yourself and the world. Hold fast to your faith as you navigate this visionary journey. These spiritual glimpses are a sacred gift, marking the beginning of a new chapter filled with divine purpose. Trust that God's light will guide you through every twist and turn, illuminating your path with hope and clarity. The awakening of your spiritual eyes will come hand in hand with a remarkable expansion of your mind. Suddenly, you will begin to see the unseen layers of existence, the subtle energies, spiritual realms, and divine connections that have always been present but hidden from ordinary perception. Your mind will open to new dimensions of understanding. This expansion is not intellectual alone. It is a holistic growth that deepens your intuition, wisdom, and creative insight. You will begin to sense truths that transcend words, recognizing patterns and symbols in your daily life that point toward divine guidance. Your thoughts will flow with clarity, and your decisions will resonate with a deeper knowing. Expect to encounter mysteries and truths that challenge your previous beliefs. This is the spiritual mind stretching beyond limitations, ready to embrace cosmic wisdom. It is a beautiful yet humbling process, like standing at the edge of a vast ocean, aware that there is so much more to explore and understand. With this mental expansion comes great responsibility to use your newfound awareness with compassion, humility, and discernment. As you see and know more, you become a vessel of light and truth, called to inspire and uplift others on their spiritual journeys. Your mind is becoming a sacred gateway to divine revelation. Prepare yourself for a powerful surge of spiritual energy that will ripple through your entire body. Waves of light, warmth, and vibration that awaken every cell and fiber of your being. These energy waves are a sign that your spirit is aligning with higher frequencies, shifting you into new levels of consciousness and vitality. At times, this energy may feel intense, like electricity coursing through your limbs or a gentle pulsing in your chest. This is your body's sacred response to the awakening process. A physical manifestation of the spiritual transformation unfolding within. Rather than fear these sensations, embrace them as signs that God's power is activating your divine blueprint. This energy surge will clear blockages and release stagnant emotions, leaving you feeling lighter, freer, and more connected to the divine flow. It's like your spiritual system rebooting, preparing you to receive visions, insights, and manifestations with greater ease and grace. Stay grounded as this energy flows through you. Practices such as deep breathing, prayer, and mindful movement will help you integrate this divine force. Remember, these waves are gifts. Embrace them fully and allow them to carry you toward your highest spiritual destiny. The time of waiting is ending. Divine manifestations, miraculous answers, blessings, and shifts are swiftly approaching your life. These manifestations will be clear signs of God's presence and power, confirming that your faith and obedience have opened the door to incredible breakthroughs. Are you ready to receive these blessings with an open heart? Manifestations may arrive in unexpected ways through relationships, opportunities, healing, or sudden insights. They will often feel like gifts from the heavens. Moments when the impossible becomes possible and the divine touches the mundane. To fully receive these manifestations, you must prepare your spirit with gratitude and humility. Let go of resistance and fear, knowing that God's timing is perfect. Trust that what is coming aligns with your highest good, even if it looks different from what you imagined. As these manifestations unfold, let them strengthen your faith and deepen your commitment to God's plan. They are evidence that your spiritual journey is bearing fruit and that you are walking the path set forth by divine love. Prepare for your spirit to rise like never before. This is not a physical ascent but a profound elevation of your entire being where your soul connects deeply with divine consciousness and infinite peace. In this new dimension, limitations dissolve. You will feel an overwhelming sense of freedom, joy, and clarity as your spirit moves beyond fear, doubt, and pain. It is a realm of pure light where your divine nature shines brightly and your connection to God and all creation is unmistakable. This ascension transforms how you experience yourself and the world. You will carry a serene power within you, a radiant presence that influences everything you touch. Your heart expands to hold greater compassion. Your mind opens to divine wisdom and your soul dances in the eternal light of God's grace. Welcome this ascension as a sacred gift, a rebirth into the fullness of your spiritual identity. You are being called to walk this elevated path with courage and joy, shining your light as a beacon for all who seek the truth. When you begin this sacred journey, the universe responds in extraordinary ways. Signs and miracles will start to appear unexpectedly. Small yet profound moments that confirm God's hand at work in your life. These divine signals serve as reminders that you are never alone and that the spiritual realm is actively guiding you. You might notice recurring symbols, meaningful dreams, or chance encounters that seem orchestrated by a higher power. These moments will fill you with awe and reassurance, renewing your faith, and deepening your connection to God. Miracles may also manifest as healing, protection, or sudden breakthroughs in situations that once seemed impossible. Be attentive and open to these signs, for they are God's way of speaking directly to your heart. Keep a journal or simply pause to reflect whenever you experience these sacred moments. They hold keys to your spiritual growth and divine destiny. Trust in the miraculous even when logic struggles to explain. Embrace the wonder and mystery, knowing that God's love is pouring through every sign and miracle to uplift, guide, and transform you. Deep within you lies a sacred flame. A divine spark that longs to burst into a brilliant fire of purpose, passion, and spiritual power. God's presence will ignite this inner fire like never before, setting your soul ablaze with energy that fuels your transformation and mission on earth. This fire is more than motivation. It is a holy passion that drives you to live authentically, love deeply, and serve selflessly. It burns away doubt, fear, and complacency, leaving only fierce clarity and unstoppable momentum. You will feel an urgency to pursue your spiritual calling with courage and conviction. As this divine fire grows, it radiates outward, inspiring and awakening those around you. Your light becomes a catalyst for healing, hope, and positive change in your community and beyond. This is God's gift, an eternal flame that never diminishes but grows stronger with each step you take. Nurture this fire with prayer, meditation, and acts of love. Feed it with faith and surrender and watch how it transforms not just your life but the world around you. Dreams are a sacred bridge between the earthly and the divine. As your spiritual sight awakens, your dreams will shift from random images to powerful windows into God's realm. Places where divine wisdom, guidance, and revelation flow freely. You may find yourself dreaming of symbols, messages, or encounters that carry profound meaning for your waking life. These dreams can provide clarity, answer questions, or prepare you for upcoming challenges and blessings. They are like secret conversations between your soul and God. Pay close attention to your dreams. Keep a journal by your bedside and record what you remember upon waking. Over time, patterns and messages will emerge, offering insights that deepen your spiritual understanding and strengthen your faith. In this season of awakening, God's messages will come from the most unexpected places. The divine does not always speak in thunderous voices or grand miracles. Often the communication is subtle, woven into the fabric of your everyday life. It may be a song on the radio, a sudden word from a stranger, or a symbol you see repeatedly. Be vigilant and open-hearted, for God's language is everywhere. These unexpected messages are coded with sacred meaning meant to guide, comfort, or warn you. They often come when you least expect them, catching your attention in ways that feel like gentle nudges from heaven itself. As you become more attuned, you'll notice these messages intensify and multiply like breadcrumbs leading you through a divine labyrinth toward your true purpose. Don't dismiss coincidences. They are divine synchronizations orchestrated by God's infinite wisdom. To fully receive these communications, cultivate stillness and listen deeply. Reflect on the messages and how they resonate within your